Hello there. Thank you so much for tuning into Sports Today. Right now, we've got an update for you with regards to the England versus Pakistan Test series. Well, if you've been following the series, you know that there's been a unique and a peculiar situation that's broken out in Pakistan. Yes, of course, the English side touring Pakistan after 17 long years. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the fact that something unseen really happened this morning when we got to know that there's been a virus outbreak of sorts in the English camp that's happened. It's not COVID, we know for sure, but there is an outbreak of sorts, a virus outbreak, which is why as many as 14 players of the England squad have been unwell. Joe Root being the only exception as far as players who've made a recovery is concerned. He's made a quick recovery, but now we know that yes, there was a cloud of uncertainty over the first test match, which had to start tomorrow. But what we are learning right now is that that match will instead start on Friday, given whatever the reports of the players are going to be like. So there's going to be an assessment of their health tomorrow, and after which a decision will be taken whether or not the match can start on Friday. Now, in a scenario wherein the players do recover, and yes, you can have a playing 11, in that case the match will start on Friday. But if at all players do fail to recover, remember England had already announced their playing 11. Liam Livingston was supposed to make his debut, but he's also one of those players who's not well. So given if there is a scenario wherein not enough recoveries are made, then we could look at a scenario wherein the whole situation will have to be reassessed. So as things stands, the two boards have agreed to have another meeting tomorrow, and if things are to go well in terms of players recovering, then the match could very well begin from Friday. But if that's not the case, in that case we will see again a reassessment of the whole situation, and only then will the two boards continue, will then figure out a way of taking the series forward. But as things stand, if the match can begin on Friday, the first things first, that it will be a proper test match, 5 days, so no reduction in days, regardless of the match being pushed by a day. And secondly, the second and the third test match of this series, because of this delay, will not be affected. That is something that we here at Sports Today can confirm at the moment. Let's also tell you a little bit more as to what an official statement which has been released by the Pakistan Cricket Board reads. We've been told that the two boards have made the decision based on medical advice from the England doctors, which revolved around the players' health and welfare, agreeing that the England cricket team are able to select an 11 for the first of the three ICC World Test Championship matches, which will be played at Rawalpindi. The two boards also agreed, subject to England players not recovering well enough to take the field on Thursday morning, which is tomorrow. Then, of course, what will happen is that the test match will commence on Friday and will be a 5-day test match, as we just told you. Now, in a scenario, in this particular scenario, in fact, the schedule of the second and the third test matches will remain unaffected. So that's the latest update. We read the statement out to you as well. So the PCB has now put out a statement, and they said that they have been in close talks with the England Cricket Board, with the doctors as well. Remember, England are touring Pakistan after a long time, more than a decade, and after that this peculiar situation that sort of came up, nobody was prepared for it. Nobody knows the exact details of it, but yeah, the players are unwell as of now. As many as 14 players of the English camp are struggling either with a stomach bug or something else. It doesn't look anything serious. It's not a COVID outbreak. Again, we'd like to clarify, there are rumors doing the rounds that it is possibly a COVID outbreak. No, there is no COVID outbreak, that is for sure. It is possibly just a stomach bug or some sort of a virus. That's that's the reason why as many as 14 players are unwell. But having said that, there will be a round of consultation between the two boards tomorrow, following which if there are enough players who can be selected for the 11, for the playing 11, then the test match can start possibly day after. Otherwise, there will have to be some sort of a consultation again, and we'll have to wait and watch what the two boards decide. For now, thank you so much for tuning in to Sports Today. That was the live update with regards to the first test match between England and Pakistan. And in case you haven't already done so, please do like, share, and subscribe to Sports Day. Thank you so much.